Story 1. Leo Thorsness, one man against all odds. Imagine this. The sky over North Vietnam is exploding with anti-aircraft fire and missile trails. Your wingman has just ejected, and you're staying in the hottest part of the fight to protect him. On April 19, 1967, Major Leo Thorsness in his F-105F Wild Weasel led the Kingfish flight on a suppression mission near Hanoi. After destroying 2 SAM sites with Shrike missiles and bombs, MiG-17 suddenly appeared. Without hesitation, Thorsness threw his heavy Thud into an unequal dogfight. Alone against multiple enemy fighters, he shot down 2 MiG-17s while covering the rescue of downed pilots. Fuel was critically low and his aircraft was damaged, but he refused to leave until his brothers were safe. For this extraordinary bravery, Leo Thorsness received the Medal of Honor. 2 weeks later, he was shot down himself and spent 6 years in the Hanoi Hilton with unbreakable dignity. This pilot always put his comrades first, a true master of the sky whose courage still inspires. Story 2. Merlin Deathlefson, first in, last out. March 10, 1967. The sky above the Thanh Nguyen steel plant had turned into a solid wall of flak, SAMs, and tracers. Other Wild Weasel crews were already pulling out, but Captain Merlin Deathlefson in his F-105 decided to stay. His aircraft was already hit, warning systems screaming, yet he saw the bigger picture. If this SAM site wasn't destroyed, dozens of Shrike aircraft would be lost. One after another, he pressed his attack through intense fire. His electronic warfare officer, Kevin Gilroy, called out targets while Deathlefson repeatedly drove the heavy Thud straight into the teeth of the defenses. When everyone else had left, he made one final, extremely dangerous pass and destroyed the key SAM battery. Thanks to his determination, the main strike force reached its target with minimal losses. For this first in, last out heroism, Merlin Deathlefson was awarded the Medal of Honor. Pilots like him made the F-105 Thunder Chief a legend. Story 3. Carl Richter, the youngest Thud ace. At just 23 years old, he became the youngest American pilot to shoot down a MiG over Vietnam. First Lieutenant Carl Richter flew the F-105 Thunder Chief with such confidence that the heavy fighter seemed like an extension of his own body. After completing his first 100 combat missions, a tour that most pilots considered more than enough, Carl volunteered for a second tour. By July 1967, he had flown an incredible 198 missions over North Vietnam, more than anyone else. Every flight demanded total focus, cold fury, and exceptional skill. On July 28th, during his 198th mission, the young ace led his flight on target when his Thud was hit and shot down over southern North Vietnam. He ejected, but his wounds proved fatal. He never reached his 25th birthday. Among the river rats who repeatedly stormed the Red River Valley, Carl Richter quickly became a legend, a young man who simply didn't know how to quit. Story 4. Flying Thud Ridge, the Road to Hell. Every F-105 pilot knew the name and spoke it with both respect and fear, Thud Ridge. This narrow mountain ridge leading straight toward Hanoi became both a lifeline and a deadly trap for the Thunder Chiefs. Flying low and fast along the ridge in a heavy Shrike aircraft while under constant barrage from anti-aircraft guns and SAMs felt like racing down a narrow highway where explosions erupted every 100 meters. Colonel Jack Broughton and his pilots used the ridge as their only natural cover, hugging the cliffs to avoid enemy radars. One wrong move at high speed meant slamming into the mountain or flying straight into a wall of fire. Many Thuds remain on the slopes of Thud Ridge as silent monuments to fallen airmen. Yet it was along this extremely dangerous route that F-105 pilots repeatedly broke through to the most heavily defended targets in North Vietnam. For an entire generation of Thud drivers, Thud Ridge became the ultimate symbol of courage, flying where few returned, and completing the mission no matter the cost.